Look, my bitch is all bad, my niggas all real. I ride in dick in some big tall hills, big fat checks, big large bills. Run out, flip like 10 car wheels. Cold ass bitch, I give raw chills. 10 different looks, and my looks so kill. I kiss him in the mouth, I feel all grills. Heat in the car, that smells on wheels. Woo! I was born to flex. Yes.
What's up, beauties? It's your girl Janelle again, and I am back with another video. And today's topic is simply just me telling you all how I got my job at Akira in Ulta Beauty. For those of you who don't know what Akira is a women's clothing store located in Chicago. You can check out their website and see what it is they sell. It's a women's clothing store. They also sell name brand items such as Champion, Uggs, Feli's, Reeboks, all types of different name brand clothing. Today's video is basically me just telling you all how I got my job at Akira in Ulta, and I applied for both jobs the same day. Without further ado, I'm going to get right into the video. Enough of my rambling and talking about Let me just get right into the video. But before I get right into the video, let me just say, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Please share this video and give me feedback on everything I post. I really, really love when people give me feedback and give me more video ideas and more topics I can talk about. So, anyways, one day I ended up just going and applying for multiple jobs in one day. I ended up applying for like 5 different locations. I had applied to Akira, Ulta, which is the obvious, Target. It was another store. I think it was DTLR, and I think it was the beauty supply or something like that. It was like a couple different locations I had applied to at the time. But my 2 main ones that I wanted to get into was Akira and Ulta. And those were the main ones I really wanted to get into. So, and I just like how it worked out because, like, these are 2 stores I absolutely love. And then the fact that I ended up getting a job there just lets me know, like, okay, girl, you did your thing. You did that. You know? Like, it made me feel good about myself. But, so I was on my way. First, I went to Akira. When I walked into Akira, I asked to speak to the manager. She already let me know. She was like, hey, I am one of the managers. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I came in there very respectful. My makeup was done, hair was done, looking presentable. I had my resume with me, and I just let her know that I was looking for a job, and I asked if they were hiring. And she said, actually, we are. She said, what I'm going to have you do, she said, do you have an extra resume with you? So I was like, yeah. I was like, this is, a copy for you. Because I had, like, multiple of them because I was applying for different jobs. So I gave her one. And then she told me they're hosting interviews Wednesday. So she told me to come back that Wednesday for an interview. So I was like, oh, perfect. Once I get an interview, I'm in the door because I know how to pass an interview. So anyways, I ended up giving her that. So she told me to come to the interview Wednesday. So I'm in a good mood about that. I was confident. Left her my resume, and came back Wednesday. But that same day, before we get to Wednesday, that same day I went to Ulta and gave them one of my resumes. And the manager there, her name was Chanel. No. I'm sorry, I got it mixed up. Okay, so she wasn't there that day. I left a resume with one of the workers, and I asked when would the manager be in, and she told me to come back. I think she said, no, she told me to call in Wednesday. Right, told me to call in Wednesday to speak with the manager or whatever. So I was like, okay, cool. And so I ended up, Wednesday was also the interview for Akira. I feel like I aced it. Like, I was very confident about it. Like, yeah, I did the interview and she liked me. I pretty much told her, like, hey, I had my own clothing store before, so I pretty much know how to work with customers, how to work the cash register, how to do this, how to do that. And I guess like she really liked me from it. So I ended up getting the position. No, she ended up telling me to come back to shadow, in the store or whatever. And within the shadowing, like they pretty much showed me what it is they do, had me work to pretty much show me how they check out gas and how they talk to customers and this and that. And then they had me do a test run to see how I would perform. And they did like this little role play. Well, like one of the managers, he was really funny, by the way. He did like a role play telling me, yeah, I just bought this item and this and that, and I just want my money back. Like, can I get a refund? Boo, da bing. And I went on to tell him, like, I'm sorry, I can't do that for this item, da 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 da. He was like, what you mean? I bought this. You telling me I can't get my money back? But, he made it funny and fun, but it was, like, realistic of how customers is. But that's neither here or there. It was a little, I'm going to say I was a little thrown off by him being funny with it because, like, it was supposed to be, like, how I would really act with a situation like that or act towards a customer behaving in that manner. And regardless of him being funny, I feel like I held myself good, like, and he told me I did really well, so I was really happy about that. So then him and the other manager, they ended up walking to the side to talk to each other, talk amongst each other to see what they thought and how well I did. And then they came back a few minutes later and said they liked me and welcome aboard, basically. And that's how I got the job at Akira. But before I went to my shadowing, the same day of my interview, which was that, I don't remember. It was like a few days away from it was the Wednesday, right. So that Wednesday, after my interview, I had ended up going to Ulta to see if the manager was there, right? And I went in there with another resume. I had another resume in my hand, and she really, really liked me because she was like, wow, I respect the fact that you came in rather than calling in. I was like, yes, because I think it's always best to show my face so you can see who I am, what I'm about, how I present myself. So I thought that was really important that I come in instead of calling you. So she really liked the fact that I did that. She asked me for my resume. And another thing, by my name being Janelle, her name is Chanel. And I was like, that is so, so dope. We ended up, like, I feel like we automatically had, like, a little connection between us. Like, we was just rambling and talking. She told me that she would be contacting me. She said she was going to call me or whatever after reviewing my resume and stuff. So, literally, she called me, I think it was the next day. And she scheduled me for an interview. I came in for the interview. She really liked my energy and what I had to bring. And she was like, so I see you are well experienced. I'm really loving, like, me as a person. So that made me feel good. Like, I really pretty much came to my interview just letting them know, like, yeah, as I did with Akira, like, I had my own boutique before. So I pretty much know what it's like to run a business, the process of it, what it takes, the dedication, and, pretty much what it takes to run a business. I knew it. And that instantly won her over. Like, she just loved me, and it worked out. So I ended up, she ended up calling me, right, it was a slight dilemma where I didn't get contacted from Ulta for the moment. And the reason being was, well, at the time I didn't know, but she didn't have my right email address. So she wasn't able to contact me. And my phone was off at the time. So there was no way she could contact me. So I ended up going back to Ulta, just shopping, Black Friday. Thanksgiving night, I went to the doorbuster, and she was there. And she was like, hey, like, I was trying to get in touch with you. I was trying to contact you, but I don't know what happened. I emailed you. I guess you didn't get it. And it turned out the email that she emailed was the wrong email. Like, I was so, like, so lucky that I came back in there on Black Friday, because I'm like, bruh, I thought we was here. Like, what happened? She didn't ever contact me back. Like, what's up? The email address was wrong and my phone was off. So, luckily, I went back in there for Black Friday, and she said she's going to be contacting me again, because, yeah, I ended up telling her, like, hey, my phone's back on now. I don't know what happened with the email, but, hey, my phone's back on. You could call me, da-da-da-da. And she's like, okay, great. So she called me, like, I think a few days later, and I ended up getting a job at Ulta. And I came in, you know, get myself put in the system, da-da-da-da. And that was pretty much how I got my job at Akira and Ulta. Like, I was like, wow, like, and those of you who know me personally, like, I don't have any, I'm not going to say real, I don't have any work experience as far as working for someone else. My work experience was for me opening my own business and me having my own boutique and stuff like that. So that's where that experience came in at. And I ended up getting a job with just that. And it was like, man, like, I'm really happy about that. Along with me going to beauty school as well. So, but yeah, like, another reason why I feel like I got those jobs is because I told myself, the day that I was looking for jobs, I was like, man, money is not to my liking right now. You know, it's not where I want it to be. So I literally got on my laptop and printed out like 10 resumes, and I was like, look, baby, I'm about to get me a job today, period, okay? When I say I'm about to walk out this house, go to these different stores and different locations, I was like, I'm getting me a job today. And that was my mindset. Like, I put it in my head that this is what I'm about to do. I put myself in the mindset for it. I drank my positive energy tea. I was just, like, in a really good mood. Like, I really told myself, this is what you're going to do. This is it. So, I feel like that played a big part of it as well. Excuse me, y'all. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Just got off work. But, yes. Yeah, so I feel like that played a big part. Like, I feel like you can speak stuff into existence. And I feel like that's what I did. Like, I didn't go out like, hopefully I can get me a job. I went out and said, look, I'm going to get me a job today, boo-boo. It is what it is. So, that's how I got my job at Akira and Ulta. And I hope you guys thought this was helpful. I don't know who it may help, who it may motivate to get a job, whether you have regular work experience or not. Like, I just say go for it, shoot your shot, see what you get, and be positive about it. Like, speak it, like, let it be known, like, baby, you got this. Don't stress it. Like, it's easier than you think. Like, don't overthink it. Like, I know a lot of people these days say it's so hard to get a job, and it can be. But you got to put it in your mind like, hey, I got this. I'm finna go in here. I'm finna get this job. They finna hire me. They gonna love me, and this gonna be that. Like, speak that positive energy so you can get that ball game rolling and just putting it in this atmosphere. It just helps. It really helps. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I love you, beauties. I will catch you guys in another video. I don't know if I'm going to film another one tonight or in the morning, but I got y'all. I'm on track with it. But I love you all. See you guys in my next video.